Rec Room Reloaded, man. Episode 4, man. We in the building. I got my guy PDot in this joint this time, man. What's up with you, Dotter?
Hey, man. First and foremost, appreciate the opportunity to be here on the Rec Room Reloaded, this dope new platform that you kind of relaunched. Episode 4 is right for me, man. That's my line number. You know, shout out to the bros, the good news. And so 4, it just means it's meant to happen.
Let's do it. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. So let's get in this interview, man. I heard some things on the internet, man. You might not probably you was comfortable with that.
Yeah.
I heard the boy Chief was talking about some how he's signing people to your label. Like, let the people know what type of label, like what you got going on with that situation.
Absolutely. You know, number one, I don't be worrying about what people be talking about, bro, on the internet. People are entitled to speak how they want. That's on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know our situation and what we're doing. So VBS Music Group, we're not a quintessential label. We're not looking to pick up 1,000 artists on our label and try to hope one catches a break. We're a curated based label. So the artists that we sign are artists that we believe can create an experience for the listener. So we're focused on merchandise sales. We know streaming doesn't make money. You got to go a gazillion streams to make some money. So we focus on merchandising. We focus on putting together events, curated events like what we have coming up soon. We do listening sessions. We do various events with the artists to get them out there and to get their face more publicly notarized. Right. So for those interested and wondering how we're signing artists who we feel like best represent that, right? And are the best representation of themselves. And the last thing I'll say about that is we also are educating our artists on how to conduct themselves in a transactional way. So that whenever they are in front of people or in these rooms or getting these opportunities, they know how to adapt to that climate. They know how to code switch and they know how to make sure they get something out of it.
That's right. That's right, man. So who's some of your top artists on the label right now? Like, just throw out some names.
I mean, obviously, you know, my brother Diggs is, you know, my top artist, just period. Just the work ethic he puts in, the way he writes, the way he creates, the way he helps others. Also, I have like MGE Mizzy on the label, very unique style, like a rapid fire flow, and a very good storyteller. I got Phoenix Jade, you know, hard hitting, impactful bars. I have Blueski on the label, you know, he does a little bit of everything. Most recently, he's really been fixated and focused on like country blues, that type of feel. Whole different lane. We brought ETC Psy on recently. ETC Psy, he's one of the youngest incoming, man. He fire, man. I'm loving him right now. And then we have a female vocalist by the name of Debris, who is up and coming.
What's she from?
She's from Wilmington, from her side. She's from Chuck 50's niece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's on she's on my album. She sang on a Carl Thomas sample with me, Badan, and Diggs.
Oh, okay.
So she stepped on that.
Yeah.
But she has some dope music coming out real soon. She could be on the lookout for that. And those are artists on my team, you know, but I have some other artists in Delaware that I'm fans of for sure. For sure.
Well, I know you had you got the fest coming up.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yes, sir.
How you feel the first one did, the impact on the first one?
You talking about the women's empowerment event we did?
No. VBS Fest. Yeah, the VBS Fest.
Oh yeah. So far, man, listen, the response for VBS Fest has been incredible. Like, we sold tickets the moment they came out. We were selling tickets. And like I said, this is a curated event. So this isn't one of them events. I want to make this clear. This isn't the type of event you're going to pull up to and come to at the door.
Right.
Like, this isn't that. You either get on the Eventbrite link, you hit that, or you have a physical ticket. Because we have those as well.
That's right.
Right? So those are your only options of attending. Other than that, like, you won't be attending.
Right.
And so between the ticket sales and the promo and collaborating with the Rec Room, it's been nothing but love.
Great energy.
You know, great energy, great love. Like, people that I don't know hit me up like, yo, I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
This is something different for our city.
Yes,
you know?
it is.
Our city is used to a certain type of event. And this isn't that, this is something different. And usually when it's something different, people are a little apprehensive.
Right.
But I feel like the way we've kind of created, the promo around this and created the excitement and the energy around it, I think people will be interested in coming.
Yeah, that's a fact. So we don't with the date, man. When it's going down. Man.
Yeah. So we have an updated date and new venue. Unfortunately, due to some obstacles beyond my personal control, we had to switch the venue and the date. So the new date for VBS Fest will be June 6th, Friday, June the 6th, 2025. It will be here at Ramg, 920 North Church Street, Wilmington, Delaware, 19801. And it'll be transpiring at 7 p.m. to 11. We still are having a catered dinner by Food for Thought. We're having our dessert. We're having open bar for the entire evening now. So there's no payment. I mean, just tipping the bartenders, obviously. We also are going to have a champagne toast for all those in attendance.
So this is classic.
This is it.
Okay.
And we have 3 honorees, 3 people who I feel like have had a major impact on the music culture here in Wilmington and in Delaware in general.
Oh, that's good. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we're going to be honoring Grand G, who, created Project X and is responsible for one of the only songs in Delaware history to chart, which is Riverside Bucket 2-6.
That's crazy. I seen him last night, man. He was up there with Big Fendi.
Good dude. That's my dog, my big bro. And then we're honoring Tracknologist, who I feel like doesn't always get the love and credit he deserved. I mean, he had one of the studios back in the early 2000s through the mid 2000s and all that, where everybody was going. Songs like Out Delaware by Bobby Dines was recorded there. Socks in the Air by Shiz Nitty. Some of our biggest hits over the last year were recorded there, and he was engineered. Nicki Minaj recorded Playtime's Over, that whole entire mixtape before she got signed to Young Money and Cash Money.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Angel DeMar, who was one of the best R&B artists in this area, recorded a lot there. So yeah, man, he deserved his flowers. And then last but certainly not least, Rennie Rocks.
Yeah, he down south right now. Right?
Yeah, yes sir.
He coming up.
He coming up. We got Rennie Rocks in the building, and I say this really to show my appreciation and gratitude to him, because when he was going crazy, I was in college, but there was a time when I was at Del State. And when I was in grad school at the University of Baltimore, where if you ain't have a Rennie Rocks video, you wasn't nobody.
You wasn't popping in the city.
You wasn't good enough.
Nah, you really wasn't though. That's how the streets felt.
Yeah, that's how it felt. So when I would come home and see these videos, I'd be like, okay. So he was like our first kind of big star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got a Rennie Rocks one, we would stand.
Yeah.
So that's to me is worth honoring. And then the last part of this is, we have great performers. We have performances by Diggs. Yeah. We have performances by Phoenix D. We have MGE Mizzy. We have Blueski. We have ETC Side. We have Nabri. We have K-Hawk. We have Asia Mills. So this show, man, is a unique and diverse blend of artists.
Yeah.
And the beauty of it is they're all from here. They're all homegrown.
Yeah.
It's all Delaware based.
Yeah, that's the best thing about it, man. As long as we have a good, successful event. Y'all heard what he said, man. Classy, not ashy, man.
Yeah, and the dress code is like fly business casual. So you got to come with that shit on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want jokers to look good.
I told you I'm sliding through the gate.
My mom in the building. Mom's in the building.
So we're going to make it right for her.
Yeah, I got my Aunt Glennis in the building. We got to be right. Yeah. We got to show that at our age group, we know how to come together, have a good time, nothing drama filled. Something clean and fun. I got my OGs from the block coming. They gonna be clean. So this is gonna be a really dope event. I'm really proud of the work that we've been doing.
All right, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Y'all know where to find us at, man. PDot in the building, man. It's ReckRoomReloaded, man. Episode 4, man. I don't know what it is, man. We'll holler at y'all.
Yeah, man. God bless, man. See y'all soon. June 6th. Be there.
Great. This boy know how to talk his ass off.
That shit clean as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Boy, I'm about to fly it.
Boy, you built for a podcast. You need your own podcast.
I've been telling Chris I got some ideas. Me and Chris, we gonna figure it out.